Hello ladies and gents, Lee here with another video to preview Sunderland's trip to Millwall tomorrow for 3 o'clock kickoff. Sunderland get back to winning ways after 3 games without a win and back-to-back defeats. Obviously the defeat Plymouth away and Huddersfield on Wednesday night. I said in the preview for the Huddersfield game it's make or break for Tony Mowbray. Needs to get a win. I say a draw's not good enough. It would have been if we beat Huddersfield Wednesday, but if you go with 4 games without a win and make it 2 wins in 9, I think questions will be asked by the board of what's gone on, and I won't be surprised if it makes a change. Bit on Millwall. They were founded in 1885 and been playing at the New Den since 1993. They narrowly missed out in the playoffs last year on the final day when they were leading 3-1 against Blackburn. Thanks to 2 goals from Duncan Watmore, and eventually losing 4-3, which benefited Sunderland as Sunderland took their place in the playoffs. They were previously managed by Gary Rowett, and he was replaced not long ago by Joe Edwards, a former Chelsea and Everton assistant manager, and was interim England under-20s coach when he took the Millwall job on. He's only managed 3 games, 1 win and 2 defeats. The win came a 4-0 win against Sheffield Wednesday, and the 2 defeats were a 3-0 defeat at Coventry and a 3-1 defeat on Wednesday night against Ipswich. They currently sit 19th in the table, played 18, won 5, drawn 5 and lost 8. They played a 3-4-3 system on Wednesday night against Ipswich, which is the first time they've played it all season as far as I can remember. They normally played a 4-2-3-1 under Gary Rowett. In the first 2 games under Edwards, they played a 4-4-2 system, which screams to me he's still working out his best team and his favoured system and his best players. They've lost 6 out of 9 home games, which is unlike Millwall, because normally the Den's a very hard place to go to, and obviously with that home form doesn't really scream that must be easy to play against when they're at home. They've won twice. A 1-0 win against Stoke and a 3-0 win against Rotherham. Drawn once, a 2-2 draw with Hull, and they've lost the rest. Their top scorer is Zion Fleming with 4 goals, and closely followed by Kevin Nisbet with 3. Obviously every Sunderland fan knows Kevin Nisbet. We were linked heavily in the League 1 years to Kevin Nisbet, and briefly last year in January we were looking for a centre forward. He's got 3 goals. It's probably the 2 danger men you look out for tomorrow for Sunderland. Obviously Fleming, they did very well to keep a hold of Fleming because Burnley wanted him strongly in the summer, quite like what they did with Jack Clark, but as I say, both teams fed off interest, and he's still there and he's proving the goals. He got 15 goals last season, Fleming, when Nisbet only got, I think it was 12 goals in Scotland last season. That's come back from a major injury as well. 2 former Sunderland players to look out for. One of them is Duncan Watmore and the other one is George Honeyman. Both had topsy-turvy spells at Sunderland. Obviously Duncan Watmore with his injuries came into the team and at a time where I think he was going to push on after joining from Altrincham, coming through the academy. But obviously he's done his ACL twice, once in the Premier League under David Moyes and the second I think it was Chris Coleman's first game in charge. In the Championship relegation season, the 17-18 season. And obviously Honeyman used to captain Sunderland in League 1. Wasn't the worst player in the world. I've seen worse players play for Sunderland, but he gets in a bit of unfair stick. Does George Honeyman. He's not the worst player in the world, and obviously provides a danger for whatever team he plays against when he plays against Sunderland. On to Sunderland, obviously I said everything that I need to say yesterday mostly, but my team, I've been trying to think the same as Mowbray, put different players in, but personally speaking I'd go 3-5-2 tomorrow. I'd move Trey Hume to, as I say, I've been saying 11 be full-backs, but if you're going to go 3 at the back I wouldn't play Jensen Seal, I'll play Trey Hume as you're your back 3, so he can go beyond Niall Huggins or whatever at right wing back, with Ballard and O'Neill finishing the back 3, so when you're in possession you can have a high 3-5-2, but when you're out of position you can play a 4-2, play at 4 back 4. Midfield, I'd bring back in Pierre Aguiar. He's had his game out, nothing. Obviously the midfield was a bit top heavy on Wednesday night, bringing out when starting Al-Shish and dropping Job in. I would rest Job for Aguiar and keep with Al-Shish with Dan Neil next to him. Obviously Jack Clark left wing back. I'd play him here with my ender up front and just drop Patrick Roberts. Patrick Roberts hasn't been at his best all season, and I think he needs rest out of the team, because you look at, if you're going to take Patrick Roberts out, you need to change the shape, because Abdullah Barr's not good enough. I know he came in the beginning of the season, he did okay, but I just don't think he's good enough, and I don't think this game would suit him. So I think it'd be more suited to go to a 3. And just let Millwall come onto us and hit them on the break. But what I would say to Hamir is just play the width of the penalty box, especially when the ball's out wide, just stay between the goalposts. don't ask him to drop deep, because when he came on Wednesday night, he was dropping deep and he was practically on the halfway line. I think he was at centre-back once, because Millwall hit us on the counter. And just literally just stay the width of the penalty, the width of the goal post when the crosses go in, just attack it. And have Mayenda doing all his running for him, because Mayenda's a quick, strong lad. And he could feed on the drop down, second balls, everything like that. Because he did okay on Wednesday night. Obviously, he done well coming off the bench as well. I say I hope we get back to winning ways. My prediction for the game, I've getting me last two wrong, massively wrong. Obviously, I want us to win, but I think it's going to see out a 1-1 draw. I'll not be surprised if Millwall score first and we get a scrappy equaliser later on. That's me, so I think it'll be 1-1. Hopefully I'm wrong again, and it's coming out as a Sunderland win, but we'll have to see. If we don't win tomorrow, I can see Tony Mowbray losing his job. Again, he's done a fantastic job for us, for what he's done, and I do hope he turns it round, because I do like Tony Mowbray. However, I think if we don't win tomorrow, I think he will be out of a job, personally. Might be wrong. We might give him another couple of games, but I think, obviously, reading on Twitter, it won't take much for Speakwin to make a change. Obviously, he was contemplating in the summer, and he probably looking back now thinking he maybe should have. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, we're back to winning ways, and we've got nothing to worry about. Thank you for all the views on my videos. I really, really appreciate it. As I said, my first ever video, something like this was always something I thought about, but never really had the goal to do it. So seeing all the views and the positive comments, and I've really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll see you on Sunday for the Millwall review. Hopefully we're celebrating a Sunderland win and we've got nothing else to worry about. We're back to winning ways and getting ourselves back up the table. Enjoy your weekend. All the best. How are the lads?